Hi everyone, my name is Jessica Guzman and I am one of the program coordinators for First Year Experience. Today we'll be talking to you about what it means to be a first gen student during this time.
Hi, everyone, and my name is Jessica Garcia, and I'm also a program coordinator with the First Year Experience Office. And we are very excited to be here with you all and share some of the things that we've done to help us cope during these difficult times.
Yes, so Jess and I were actually students last spring quarter, which seems so long ago. So we definitely understand how this transition has definitely affected a lot of students when it comes to studying and being at home. For example, for me, it was difficult to be on Zoom calls the whole day. I felt very drained at the end. We wanted to talk more about what that experience is like.
Yeah, and just to follow up on that, as a first gen Latina student, we understand the difficulty that and challenges that may come with that, and sometimes that may mean little to no privacy, at home. And so, I personally experienced that as well, living with my grandparents who are older and who are also facing through like health issues, and so really talking about what that means of you now being back home and like having to support your family in various ways.
Yes, as first gen students, we recognize that we have a lot of obligations outside of school. So, really trying to balance those two things can seem sometimes very difficult. But we just wanted to say that we're here for you, that we're here to support you, and that you could reach out to any of us at the First Year Experience Office for any resources or campus resources that could help you out during this time.
Definitely. And so today we're going to be sharing a little bit about some resources that we hope are, beneficial to you, and as well as our personal things that we did during our time as students, and even right now as, first gen professionals that have been helping us to, survive kind of this whole pandemic and the situations that we're in.
Yeah, so one resource that we really wanted to highlight was one that I actually took advantage of during spring quarter. Um, UCLA Powell Library actually lent me a laptop because my laptop is fairly old and couldn't really hang on to the Zoom meeting capacity. So I was actually able to rent out a laptop from Powell Library, which was super handy because I didn't have to worry about my laptop crashing or anything like that. So I'm very thankful for that resource and that opportunity. Also, I know they had access to hotspots, so for internet issues, that was also handy. I know a lot of my peers also took advantage of that. So we just wanted to mention this resource because just so everybody knows about it, and so you could reach out to the library and sign up. Maybe if you are still a student for fall quarter and you need that assistance, like feel free to reach out because that resource is there for you.
Definitely. And I also use those services. I had very unstable internet. Sometimes Zoom really can use a lot of that internet. And so it's really great to have those resources. I also want to share a little bit about like some things that I personally did. And so I started journaling daily. It started off like once a week, but then, I started realizing how beneficial this was. And it's really great not just for your memory, but also for your mental health. And sometimes simply just, reminding yourself to step outside and, take a deep breath and go out for a walk. Try to establish a bedtime routine, even though it's so hard right now because you're kind of just in that same space where your home is your area where you study, it's the area where you work now, it's the area where you do homework, where you're taking classes. And so sometimes it can be really hard to differentiate, and just stepping away for a little bit can be really helpful. And then just trying to put your phone down. And definitely if you want to talk to someone, we definitely want to highlight for you to use CAPS. It's an amazing resource to have. And so please don't feel free to reach out to them as well.
Yes, just to echo what Jess mentioned, it's really important that you use these resources, take care of your mental health. when I was an undergraduate, I was a commuter student, so I understand what it is to be living at home and everything being at home, from studying to working. It's a lot. So make sure that you're taking breaks, really create those boundaries for yourselves, communicate with your loved ones what you're going through. Sometimes it's important to like really speak on what's going on, just so everybody could be on the same page. But honestly, just hang on there. Remember to take breaks. Walks are super handy, helpful. But yeah, take care of yourself during this time.
Yes, and just to finalize our message, just breathe. You know, it's easy to say, but sometimes we have to just remind ourselves to just breathe. You know, health is your priority. Take a moment to relax and allow yourself to slow down. And we're here for you, so please feel free to reach out to us at the First Year Experience office.